Back to another video. This is not part of the series, but in this video we're going to be going over sin. And in 1 John chapter 5 verse 17, all unrighteousness is sin, and there is a sin not unto death. Telling your parents you're going to your cousin's house when it's really your boyfriend or girlfriend's house, it may not result in death, but there may be some consequences. And remember, unrighteousness is sin. And in Genesis chapter 2 verse 17, and also James chapter 1 verse 15, it talks about sins that leads directly to death. And in 1 John chapter 3 verse 4, everyone doing sin also does lawlessness, and sin is lawlessness. So we know that unrighteousness is sin and sin is lawlessness. And in 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 3, it talks about the son of lawlessness being revealed. And in Romans chapter 12 verse 21, do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. This is how you fight, all right? All things, you have to do good to overcome evil. Remember in Genesis chapter 1 verse 31, God looked upon his creation and said it was good. And in Romans chapter 5 verse 12, for this reason, even as through one man sin did enter into the world, and death through sin, and thus death spread to all men because all sin. Like a cancer, right? In Genesis chapter 3 verse 6, it talks about Adam when he took the fruit or food from his wife and they sinned, right? They ate against the tree God told them not to eat from. And again, this is how sin snuck into the world and he brought death with it. And in John chapter 8 verse 34, we have the name of the Son of God right here in Hebrew translation. Answer them, truly, truly, I say to you, everyone doing sin is a servant of sin. Even the fallen angels have no excuse. And in Luke chapter 10 verse 18, he said to them, I saw Satan falling out of the heaven as lightning. Sin is at everybody's door. The only way you can win is by doing good. In Psalm chapter 51 verse 5, see, I was brought forth in crookedness, and in sin my mother conceived me. See, sin is getting busy. He's trying to do everything like God. Look, let me show you. If you go to Matthew chapter 1, it talks about the set-apart spirit. She was found to be pregnant from the set-apart spirit. This is what the Holy Spirit did to bring forth the Son of God to save us. I highly encourage you to read Matthew chapter 4. There's a good dialogue between the devil and the Son of God, and we see that it's sin that the devil is trying to make the Son of God do. In Isaiah 45 verse 7, God creates good and evil. And in John 8:44, it talks about Satan being the father of lies or liars, but it's still a sin. Sin could be in thought and action in verses like Matthew 5:28 and Genesis chapter 4. I highly recommend reading Ezekiel chapters 28 and chapter 14, particularly starting in verse 12. It shows you how sin operates and how his desire is to be like God.